Check one, check two, check one, check two. COVID check, COVID check. Checking. Testing, COVID testing. 1, 2, 3. Man, what's good, man? How y'all feel out there? It's your man MARQ NASH. Hope y'all having a good day wherever you at. Hopefully you catching this broadcast in good spirit, good health, and all that good stuff, man. We talking about some boxing tonight. Where we gonna start, man? It's a lot of things on the docket today, and you already know we ain't gonna be here all day, all night with it. So let's get into it. Where we gonna start from? Let me cut this off. I got something else going on over here. Let me get this right. Let me cut this off. Cut that off. Cut that off. Let's get that out of here. Golly. Just won't go away. All right, so basically, man, yeah, that was crazy. It's just, and it's still going. I just had to turn the volume down. What's going on with that? Man, I hope y'all having a good day wherever you're at. Welcome to Breaking the Beats. It's your boy MARQ NASH. Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, social injustice, and anything else we feel like squeezing into those letters. A lot on the docket, a lot going on. I don't know if you guys saw that interview with Brian Custer, Deontay Wilder did. Man, I put it in my I put the post up about it. I hope some of y'all caught it, man. Oh my God, it was really compelling, man. I thought it was interesting, entertaining. It was some parts in there he was real passionate about. It was parts in there that made me laugh really hard too. Like, he was very candid at certain points when he was talking about Dillian White, and they got my man on camera talking about no homo and everything. I was like, man, he out here. He was talking about Dillian White. Yo, we're going to get into that later. He spoke about the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He said, of course they're going to say nothing we can do. It's over. He said, people have paid money. I mean, bets have been made. People flew out for the fight. It's a lot of stuff going on. He said, of course, they just got to stick to their guns. Nobody's going to say they did wrong. Teofimo Lopez, is he number one in the welterweight division? Is Haney number one? Or is it 1A, 1B? Or is it, no, somebody is clearly a level above the others? Where's Loma still fit at? Some people say you don't become number one just because you beat me. Some people say, hey, you don't get a trophy to the guy who didn't win the championship, right? So we're going to talk about it. Let's get this show popping, man. What else is on the docket? Canelo is fighting Callum Smith. Do we care? Are we excited about that fight? I mean, are we just looking forward to Canelo putting on a good performance? We'll talk about it. We definitely got to talk about it. Eddie Hearn said he wants Crawford. Is that a good idea for Crawford? Should Crawford be even thinking about going over there with DAZN, or is that going to be top rank part 2? Is it going to be bad for Buzz Crawford's career? Like, what is Eddie Hearn going to do with him? We're going to talk about that too as well. And what's one other thing on the docket, man? I got to get it together, get this phone together while we doing that. But, man, shout out to y'all, man, for tuning in. Let me see where we're going to start at. I got to start with some of this Deontay Wilder stuff, man, because this was entertaining, bro. It was funny. It was funny. He said some interesting things. He said we're going to court regardless. So, I don't know. He didn't never say but I can understand him not putting the whole case out there. But he said, talking about you going to sue me, we're going to go to court regardless. I'm going to write this down, man. I got some notes right here so we can stay on track, stay on point. I don't know. You guys saw that interview out there? Let me know in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button on the way into the room, too. I'm going to restart this device over here because I don't know what's going on over here. It's almost like jumped on somebody live on the phone. It's like he put a virus or something on my phone. It's like I keep closing the app and I just keep hearing him talking. The app just won't go away. It's finally gone, though. But gonna get this thing started right. Run this back. So yeah, man, I was watching this interview with Deontay Wilder with Brian Custer. Let me get it right here over here, and I'm gonna play some of the audio from this. Play some of this audio. He said some interesting things in here. Let me go to marker 34.5. And it comes in when Custer is going to ask Deontay Wilder, he's going to ask him, how did he feel about those Fury comments, saying basically you're not gonna get the fight. Never. I'm never gonna fight you now, and I could sue you for 100 pounds. I mean, 100 million pounds. And he was like, he just. I'm gonna let him say it in his own words. So let me get that right. Let me share the screen. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Let y'all hear the audio. Here we go. Y'all just in the y'all feeling all right there? Y'all quiet in the comments. Smash the like button when y'all come in. Yeah, man. So we definitely got to talk about these things. I don't went through the docket. If you're just coming into the room, I kind of pretty much ran through the docket of what we're gonna talk about today. Talking about the top 5 welterweights. I'm about to play. Let me get this off the screen though. Take him off the screen. There we go. Let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this out there. Go to this 34.
They been trying to.
All right, let me slow it down. But yeah, man, I tried to have this marked up and chop up these pieces before I started the episode, but I went on somebody else's show, and then they told me Lil Wayne's is facing 20 years. I was like, that's why he was rolling around with Donald Trump. He trying to get that pardon. I ain't mad at you. We was wondering what was up with Lil Wayne. Why was he out there with Trump? Lil Wayne facing some fair time. He need that pardon. Y'all think Donald Trump gonna get Lil Wayne that pardon? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's get back to some boxing talk. And we was talking about some verses. We're gonna do a hip hop show tomorrow though, but we on some boxing time tonight, baby.
Or anybody else that's gonna.
All right, can y'all hear that out there in the comments? Let me know.
Be listening and bring a valid excuse.
Can y'all hear that? Let me get the spot right. So Brian Custer is just letting them flow. He's just letting them flow. He gonna ask him a question. Deontay just gonna ride. So I'm gonna let him ask the question, and then we're gonna let it ride.
For them, but
can y'all hear this though? Because I don't see it on the screen.
Went on.
A shout out to Jared Green with the super chat, yo. Jared Green said, "Why they got these dudes running?" He said, "Why they got the dudes running?" We're gonna talk about it. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this.
Television there in England, and I'm gonna quote him, talking about you. Quote, "I think he's lost his marbles. First it was the suit, then it was the bicep injury, then his trainer, then it was the trainer on his team, then it was the referee against him, then I had weights in my gloves, now someone spiked his water. Wilder has tried to bring my character down with this bullshit," he said. "If I was like the rest of the world, I'd probably sue him for defamation. But I'm not really interested. He'll never get a shot at me, never, for what he said." That's
the quote. Can y'all hear this? Y'all let me know out there. Can y'all hear it? Let me know in the comments. Because I don't see it on the screen, but I don't want it on screen on purpose. I can play a little clip of the audio, but I don't want to play it on the video, show the video. So let me know if y'all can hear that out there. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, King?
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, Rap Star, could you hear the video playing?
I could hear it, but I was actually on my other phone, but I could hear the
cool.
video.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Everybody in the video, they just looking at me. They ain't even saying nothing, but it's all good.
Yeah,
let's
but
run the shit though. I'm playing. So basically, Brian Custer is. Did you know where we at with it tonight, right?
No, I'm not with nothing. I just come to show you support, and I need your cat. I need to know where to send you the money tomorrow morning. So I just come and see.
It's right there on the screen. The Cash App is right there on the screen.
Okay, all right. I'll get that from the screen in a bit, man. I ain't seen the interview yet, but I'm gonna watch them things in a bit.
All right, so basically we just chopping up little pieces of the questions, and I challenge everybody to watch it. It's a very compelling interview. Basically we're going through who's the number one lightweight in the world, top 5 maybe. We're definitely talking about this Custer interview, and Deontay Wilder said we going to court regardless.
Yeah.
Whether Tyson sue me or not, we going to court regardless. Talked about a lot of things in his interview. It's a good interview because the guy just lets him talk until he stops talking. And The other thing we had on the docket this evening, we were talking about Canelo's fighting Callum Smith. Are we excited about that fight, or is it just another chance to see Canelo put on a great performance?
Well, homeboy's a unified champion. Callum Smith. Callum
Let me
Smith
finish.
got.
Let me finish, brother.
Yeah.
Let me finish. And Eddie Hearn wants to sign Bud Crawford. Should Bud Crawford even entertain that?
Nah,
Because Eddie is talking like he can make the fight happen with PBC.
bullshit.
Like, we got the money, we can make it happen.
Mm.
So that's where we at with it. Jump in on any of those topics right now. You want to say something about Callum Smith? Go ahead. You got some little clicking going around over there. I don't know if you moving the phone or your earbud mic is moving, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm good. Callum Smith, you know what I mean? You know, he's still a champion. He got I don't know, he's got a super title. I don't know which one it is, man. Man, he got one of the titles. And I know that he cleaned up that tournament they had, you know what I mean? At 168. He cleaned that shit up, bro. So, I mean, he's still a champion. I mean, he might not be the top 2 or top 1-2 guys out there, but I mean, at 168, he's holding a front runner. He's one of the front runners with Caleb Plant. And, you know, everybody says they want to fight Canelo. And Canelo been telling everybody, man, he got to get a fight going on. But whenever anybody gets offered the money, they either outprice themselves or they don't just want to fight him straight away. They need more time. But in this pandemic, bro, you've been hearing what the business is about. All the boxers have been getting their head down, training, bro. If you're in the game, bro, you're training hard right now. So
I mean, people still getting knocked out though.
Yeah,
So
but then you shouldn't be in this business.
The next man. No, I'm
Yeah, but
saying
it's a
that's just
pandemic.
part of the game. Somebody gonna train harder than you. Somebody gonna win. Somebody gonna lose. It's
Yes.
not like every match is gonna be a draw. So,
Facts.
but Callum Smith,
he's coming for that smoke, bro. At least he's coming up. At least he's stepping up in a few weeks. Not many other fighters are doing it.
He got the WBA Super.
Exactly. And he's putting that title up against Canelo. So you got to still respect Callum Smith from England, Liverpool. Everybody else has got the names going on and they're not stepping up. They're trying to outprice themselves. They don't want to come in the short space of time. Everybody's complaining, bro. But, you know, in the pandemic, it's a different ball game. Everybody's been telling y'all. Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, even Al Heyman's camp. You got to start moving differently right now. You know what I mean, Mark?
Yeah. Yeah. Some would say they losing some money, but they're not spending as much neither on promotion. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't know that Bud Crawford, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know they had something like Relentless. That Relentless special, they should have already had that out, man. They should have been showing reruns of the Relentless special leading up to the fight because we've seen it already. You know,
facts.
That little welterweight round table thing they did, they should have did like 2 or 3 parts of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just to hype it up.
Yeah, they should have been having that conversation. And we should have been part 2, part 3 of that. You know what I'm saying? Leading up to that fight. I don't understand why that happened. But look, let's get into this right here. I got to play this clip right quick.
Go ahead.
From this Brian Custer interview with Deontay Wilder. For those who just tuned in, we're talking about a lot about boxing tonight. And I'm going to play this clip again.
Are you playing the whole thing or just a certain thing that you want to show?
I can't play the whole thing. That's illegal. You know what I'm saying? But fair use, I can give excerpts. So I'll talk to you about that offline. Let me do this. But I ain't gonna play the whole thing.
Okay, I'll watch the whole thing afterwards. You get what I'm saying?
Because the whole thing is like an hour and 7 minutes. I wouldn't play that on.
Yeah, I'll watch that later.
Yeah. So,
End quote. What's your response to Tyson?
All right, so let me rewind. He's gonna read off the quote from Tyson Fury, basically saying, "I'll fight you never." And let's get his response.
Tyson Fury went on television there in England, and I'm gonna quote him, talking about you. Quote, I think he's lost his marbles. First, it was the suit. Then it was the bicep injury. Then his trainer. Then it was the trainer on his team. Then it was the referee against him. Then I had weights in my gloves. Now someone spiked his water. Wilder has tried to bring my character down with this bullshit, he said. If I was like the rest of the world, I'd probably sue him for defamation. But I'm not really interested. He'll never get a shot at me. What? Never, for what he said.
Now, did you ever hear that quote from Tyson Fury before?
I heard some people saying that. Yeah, I haven't heard him saying it, but I heard people saying it.
Okay. Now listen to how he replied.
That's that end quote. What's your response to Tyson Fury?
Somebody butt hurt. I hear somebody butt hurt. Somebody, he done got away with cheating for so long, you know, and now I'm bringing to attention, and people are talking about it, you know, and it ain't over with yet because, again, like I said, nor can I, nor can you, or anybody else that's going to be listening can bring a valid excuse about those gloves. You know, I didn't say nothing about my arm. They ain't heard me say it. Now, I don't make excuses about what I done came in many fights with already injured and stuff like that. You ain't going to hear me complain about that, but when you cheat me, you going to hear it. We got proof.
He said we got proof.
Yeah.
Rap star, you want to say something about that?
I mean, look, the proof he got is the pictures. You know what I mean? And
how do you know? How do you know that's all the proof he got?
Because if he got any proof, it's going to go against his ref. He got to go against JD. He got to go against all his own camp before he goes to the next camp. So he got to start showing us where the proof is. But if you ask me, Tyson Fury is winding Deontay Wilder up. Deontay Wilder's winding Tyson Fury up. And in the back end, I think they're making us into fools. They're going to promote this third fight. But anyway, that's another story, bro.
They already promoting the fight. We've been talking about it since February.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it since February, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know he ain't going to go. He ain't want to bring him to court because I got all the proof. We're going to go to court regardless.
Whoa. He said, I know he don't want to bring me into court because we got all the proof.
Yeah.
And we're going to court regardless.
Well, he got to go to court regardless for the third fight. But what I'm saying is, if he had proof, why the fuck is Wilder holding back then? Why is he waiting for Fury? He should be suing. He shouldn't be holding back anyway. He should be suing.
I think he did file a motion.
Yeah, he's
arbitration
filing
for
the third fight, bro. He ain't suing shit. He ain't suing
all the proof, and I ain't worrying about getting another. You know, they just tell you his character by himself. You're not a man. You're a coward.
Yeah. They're coming at each other. Right, in England today.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the only person that gave you that opportunity. I made you relevant. I put money in your pocket. You know, this is not a favor. This is an obligation. That shows his character. They've been tried. They had no.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Reply to that, Rap Star.
Yeah, I just want to see the fight. But yeah, look, put it this way: in England, they're calling Wilder the biggest sore loser and one of the biggest excuses in the world. That's what they're calling him. They're saying that this guy he's just gassing. But hey, this that pictures that we got about Wilder, Tyson Fury's glove, which looks loose. I spoke to a couple of people in the boxing fraternity. They don't even reckon that even if that did happen, they say that doesn't even favor Fury. I'm just saying. They say if you put your hands in the middle of the glove and trying to punch a man through the fist of that little bit, you got to put your glove back in and out. You will damage the fuck out of your hand if you're a boxer. So, again, you know what I mean? These are things that I want to know, that how the fuck did that help him? So, this is what I think, and then
I can tell you real quick.
Yeah. I'm talking to people in boxing ring. Go on.
Yeah, and they're on YouTube saying the same thing. You can Google this.
Some people are saying that, and some boxers are saying
you don't even know what I was about to say. I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
But you say you want to know how it helps. They say it will help because it'll give you an even longer reach. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they say it
yeah, but that's a bullshit reach. That's gonna do.
And it's not
with that. Reach,
if it's with your jab hand, I'm just telling you. You asked the question, I'm giving you the answer. How would it help you? If it's with my jab hand, my power hand is my right. So I'm gonna hit you hard with this one. But this one right here is more of a flick, flap, you know what I'm saying? Or I can fist, open palm you, like stiff arm you and stuff like that.
Okay.
Things like that. But they say it does help that way. Just to answer your question though.
Well, there's a lot of people saying that's full of shit. Like all the boxers out here saying this is just capping. But look, I want to see the third fight. And one thing I'm really happy about is that Wilder finally is out there, bro. He's finally out there. So now we gotta see something. You get what I mean, Mark? Before he was quiet and it didn't look good. Even though whatever he's saying, I don't care. He's out there. So now Tyson Fury gonna have to deal with this. So which means to me, I'm hearing this. I don't know about you guys. I've heard that the third fight's coming down for March, end of March. Now I don't know how true this is. We know we keep hearing a lot of bullshit, but I heard in this lawsuit what they're trying to work out through the pandemic and the extension, they can get a 3-month to 4-month extension, 120 days. When did the last contract run out, Mark?
I just know they pushed it back. I think they had to fight by December. I thought it was a 2021. They had to fight by the end of the year.
So if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to get 120 days extension. So the fight's going to happen no matter how much we gas about it. And that's what we want to see, Mark.
I'm all for it.
Man, I can't
I'm all
wait.
for it.
Yeah, I want to see that fight. And Ronald Finkley's in the house, so let him cook, bro.
Well, thank you,
Yo,
Rapstar, for allowing me to let him cook on my show. I appreciate you. Thank you. Go. What's up, Big Ron?
What's good, Mark Nash? How you doing, Rapstar Knowledge?
My brother from another mother.
It's been a long day of boxing news. I tell you, I just watched the Canelo talking in Spanish or Mexican on Instagram. I just came from a chat where Ronnie Shields gave his opinion on Mark Breland, and he stated a lot of things about what is going on with Deontay Wilder. Everybody know that Deontay Wilder got his ass beat, bro. That's what they saying in these streets, bro. The real people, the pugilists, the trainers. Like, Ronnie Shields was so authentic with this just now. I just got off a chat and he was on it. He spoke his truth. He said that Mark Breland, he's known him since he was young. He's never did anything wrong. And Wilder was lucky for him to stop that fight. Because like we all thought, Wilder was about to get hurt badly where he would never fight again. He broke it down, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. All these people out here that's man fans, they don't understand that Wilder is just hurt and he's saying all this stuff because he's been listening to the people.
Yeah, but he's gonna get a lot of money, Ronald. The third fight's gonna be bigger than the first two. I hope you guys realize that.
Yo, dog, I'm putting all my money on Tyson Fury, the third fight. Fuck that.
I hear you. But Deontay Wilder's cooking it, so he's gonna get big money for this at the end of the third fight, bro.
He ain't gonna win though. He ain't got the skills to beat Tyson Fury, bro.
But Deontay Wilder got the one punch. Ronald, Deontay Wilder.
I'm the biggest Wilder fan that there is on YouTube, probably. But sometimes you got to just face reality, yo. He can't beat him. He's too big, and he's in shape. Wilder going to sleep, bro. Trust me, he can't box Fury no more. And and I listened to Ronnie Shields, and I watched Ronnie Shields, and the way he was talking, he just basically broke it all the way down, man. He was saying like a bunch of things, and I wish I could remember it. I got to go back and look at that interview, but he basically just told the blatant truth that Wilder just he wasn't prepared for that fight. He was not prepared, and he even brought up the costume. He said, "Why the hell did he come in there with that?" And Ronnie Shields is real. He ain't gonna fake it. Like, he wasn't saying it like it's a joke. He was saying that Wilder just didn't realize what he was getting into. He said the same thing that certain people have been saying. It's not man fans. I'm not a man fan, bro. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Fury's too big for him, bro. That's a wrap.
But do you think that Wilder still got, look, let's be honest, right? Wilder got a 95% knockout ratio, right, Ronald?
But Fury is too slippery. He's too slippery. He's too awkward.
Okay, I got you. So what you're saying is Fury's got his number, but I believe Wilder can still beat a lot of heavyweights out there.
Well, of course he can. Of course he can. I'm still a Wilder fan, but just this whole fight in general and all of this speculation of the gloves and this and that, Wilder's not trying to accept the fact is that he got beat by the better man that day.
Yeah, I get you, man. I got what you're saying. Just give the respect to the guy that he outboxed you in that ring. And when he outboxed you, your own trainer saved you. At least be honest about that. I would love Wilder just to say, look, man,
hey,
Mark Breland did save me in there, bro.
Well, listen, he brought that up too in the interview. He said, you can't save somebody who don't want to be saved.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Custer. Let me finish, Rapstar. I was quiet. I let everybody talk. He said, if you go to work, Brian, and you do something that your employer tells you not to do, what happens?
Shall I answer?
And Brian Custer, no, I'm telling you, that's what he asked Brian Custer and Brian. Go ahead, Rapstar. Go ahead.
Okay, in the history of the sport, you have doctors way more than you ever had in the 80s. So you got doctors to go through, you got refs to go to, right? Now, Wilder, I looked at the last couple rounds. Wilder was getting not just beaten to pillar to post. If it had carried on anymore, Mark Nash, Wilder probably could have got damaged where he couldn't help his children anymore, bro. Right?
Exactly.
This man, Mark Breland, is a world champion. Anthony Durrell and all the rest of the crowd were screaming, stop the fight, even before all this. They were screaming, stop this fight. We don't want to see Wilder get fucking killed in the ring. And he still didn't listen to them. He still gave Wilder a bit more time.
Anthony Durrell, you know, they roll with Sugar Hill, though. They roll with the other
okay, if you want to say that.
So be fair. To be fair.
Okay, so what you're saying is that they weren't feeling bad for Wilder. They were just trying to. So why would you want to stop the fight,
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is their loyalty is more with Sugar Hill than with Wilder.
Well, that day, his loyalty was with Wilder. Because you can see in their faces, man, they know boxing. And everybody knows boxing.
Right, but listen, what peep this, though. A lot of us thought he had blood coming out of his ear from a punch, but he's saying no, it was once you cleaned it up good, it's a scratch from a fingernail almost. You know what I'm saying? He scratched me.
Okay.
You know what?
He's like, how can you scratch me?
Right.
Can I speak on that?
Go ahead.
Can I speak on that?
Absolutely.
Can I speak on that?
For sure.
Rap star, mute your mic while you talk, though.
I found something different about Muhammad Ali. Back in the day, they used to fight in 6-ounce gloves and 8-ounce gloves. So the thing about Tyson Fury is he's good in a horsehair situation. They fought in 6-ounce to 8-ounce gloves and horsehair heavyweights. So basically, Deontay Wilder or his corner JDs don't understand, like, when you're in that locker room, you know, Fury is good at all types of tricks. He's from the old school. So Deontay Wilder was at a disadvantage because Fury knows a lot of more things than Wilder does also, as far as like how to make something more effective. So Wilder can't win this fight, bro, because he don't have the right team around him. JD's ain't gonna help him. You know, it's crazy. Like, you know, you gotta really be like in the fight game. And like Wilder's in it, but he's not as skillful or more. Put it like this: we know it is dirty boxing. We know it's the hurt business. We know that people can manipulate situations to their advantage. You know, and that's the thing. It's not illegal until it's illegal. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever Fury did to make himself more improved, it worked. So if Wilder keep bitching instead of trying to work on his craft, he's not gonna win the third fight. It's the hurt business for a reason.
Can I speak after Ronald, yeah?
Go ahead.
Ronald, are you done?
Yes, sir.
So the other thing what Ronald said, which was very smart, the focus and the energy is really negative with Wilder right now. And the momentum with Wilder going into the third fight, what I would like to see is that guy training and getting his sparring going on now. What I would like to see from Wilder is some training videos to show us he ain't playing, bro. He want that smoke. And then I think he can improve his craft because Tyson Fury been improving his craft. He been training 4 times a day, every single day since that fight. So can you see the momentum? The man's out there training 3-4 times a day, and Wilder was twerking after 3 weeks. After the fight, he wasn't complaining, bro. He got millions, and he was twerking. Let's not forget about that.
Wilder think this is a game, bro. He think it's a game. It's
but
not
he's
a
got
game.
now.
It's a hurt business.
Yeah, but now he got to go back in the game from the. You know when you have to go back again in the fundamentals of boxing, and they always say we got to go back in the game, bro. We got to start from scratch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got to get his fundamentals together. He got to do about 20,000 jabs. He got to throw thousands of hooks. He got to start feeling good, and then he's got to come in there with momentum to know that he got a chance to knock Fury out. So he's got to come with that belief.
And guess what? And guess what, Rapstar? He ain't showing us none of that. He ain't showing us none of that. All he doing is sitting here bitching. He bitching, bro. That's not good for his career, bro.
Well, people in Europe and the rest of the world are saying that they want to see Wilder go back in the training camp. They don't want to see all this bullshit. If you want to go to court, go to court. But let's keep fighting.
Well, we couldn't fight, though, because of the pandemic.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't keep training and showing the momentum You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start showing us that you're in the gym 3 times a day or something.
So you want him to, to start the training camp now? I thought he had surgery on his. I thought he had a torn bicep. So
unless you know the facts of that, Mark, and the doctor reports when he can train, then that's another story. Then.
Well, he mentioned it in this interview. If you watch the interview that we were discussing, you'll see it. But I wanted to talk about this though. How do you guys feel about a lot of times before people were saying Fury needs Deontay Wilder needs to change trainers. They were saying that for years. Hey, he can't box. He got a power, but he can't box. He needs to change trainers.
It's too late.
Now that he's changing trainers, people are saying, hey, you shouldn't have fired Mark Breland. You shouldn't have fired Mark Breland. So how does that work? And also, who should be his new trainer, in your opinion?
He should have disclosed that already to us. Like, he should have disclosed that to himself. Like, he's not even mentioning that. He's mentioning about the glove gate shit.
What you
He's not bringing awareness to what he's doing to make himself better. You remember the old days of the movies when a fighter lost, they go right back into like the gym, or they get like out of depression and they try to figure out how they're gonna pick themselves up. We're not seeing none of that from Wilder. All we seeing is a bunch of like, oh, Tyson Fury cheat me out of the fight. But what are you doing to improve yourself? That should be the key for Wilder right now. He should be focused on that only at this point, especially if he know he's gonna get a third fight. He shouldn't be going on no social media. He should be dealing with himself. That's what he should be dealing with, improving himself.
Well, you know, when he was quiet before, everybody was saying, hey, he's too quiet. Now he's speaking about it, and now we don't want him to speak? Is what you're saying?
No, he should have done all this the first 2, 3, 4 weeks, not twerk. And then get back to the business. The man waited 8 months while the contract's running out. So whatever was going on behind the scenes, bro, he should have come forward first if he was going to come forward. The man was twerking, bro. But look, I like Wilder. I got interviews with Wilder. I like the dude. I like his energy. But one thing I'm getting pissed off with is like what Ronald said. If he had all that time, he should have improved the game at all that time and then say, all right, I'm ready anyway. Bring this shit. But he's going around it like the fight just finished 2 weeks ago.
And that's why he loses fans. And that's why he's losing fans, whether it's in America or whether it's in the UK. He's losing fans because we don't see his heart no more. We are boxing fans, bro. We appreciate greatness. He's not acting like a great person. I hate to say it, yo. I love Wilder, but that's some bullshit what he's doing.
Who should train? Who should he hire as this new trainer? And also, would you want to train Deontay Wilder? You get what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't.
God damn, bro. You gotta chill, my nigga. You gotta chill with that shit, bro. Like, quick, bro. Like, he don't even let me set the table. Like, I'm the waiter bringing the food out, and this nigga start grabbing the damn bread rolls off the tray. I'm like, let me sit the shit down, motherfucker.
Hey, mute me, bro. You need to mute me, bro.
No, have some self-control. Mute yourself, nigga. Shit. The fuck is this?
I love you, bro.
Man, yeah, man. Make sure you sit in that tomorrow, bro. And I'm gonna love you too, bro. Golly. This was great. But look, but on the serious note, I can't rap star. But on the serious note, man, who should be his trainer? And if you are a trainer, like, how are you gonna feel going into this, knowing that, hey, this guy might say you put something in his water? I ain't gonna lie, when he was describing in this interview, and y'all gotta watch this Brian Custer interview, it's good as hell, man. It's funny as hell too. Like, he said some weird shit in here, man. He was like, I'll get to that. I'm gonna run that clip before we get up out of here. But what he described to me sounded like anxiety when he was like, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't feel my legs, my body was going down. I was like, that sounds like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? But who should train him, and how would you feel going into it as a trainer, knowing that this guy said his last trainer, who's well-respected, got poisonous water? We'll start with Rap Star. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me get my shit out first. Hey, look, man. I've watched Jeff Mayweather's interview just a few days ago. And Jeff Mayweather said that he knew Wilder's trainer, Breland, from a young boy. He said the man's got so much dignity. And all the trainers are actually speaking bad about Wilder, bro. And I'm not talking about the trainers in England. Okay, there is obviously we're gonna get the trainers in Europe saying, "Man, Wilder's capping, bro. This shouldn't be happening." But the trainers in America now are just being honest. They're saying, "Look, y'all."
Y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they're saying, "Look, y'all. You know, this guy Wilder, he's making people's dignity look bad just to make himself look good." And at the end of the day, man, Mark Breland is a known guy in the boxing fraternity, Ronald, from a kid. The man has got respect all over the game. All over. You're talking Mark Breland's got respect all over Europe. That's how much they respect him for what he's done in the sport. But if you're going to shit on him, I don't think the other trainers are going to want to come near Wilder. And the only trainers which are going to come near Wilder, Ronald, is for a big package and a good money payday. Then they might just say, okay, fuck it. We're going to give him some, you know what I mean? We'll stand behind him. You get what I mean?
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing, like, you know,
Yeah. It's your boy MARQ NASH. I'm back, man. I'm back. See, I can't see what I'm saying. This is why we can't have nice things. I can't leave the kids alone for 1 minute without y'all leaving the door unlocked. What happened, man? How y'all feel? It seemed like you got kicked off.
I got kicked off, bro.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I think Ronald got kicked off
Yeah,
too.
he
bro.
right here. He right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Ronald, man, the only trainer what's going to come now is the one who wants to feed his family, because you know you can pay people money, man, and money talks, Mark. You still can get most
Give me
trainers.
some
you know
names.
what I mean?
Come on, give me some names out there. Good trainers for Wilder. Give me
I
some
mean,
names.
Jeff Mayweather don't want nothing to do with him. The Mayweather people, I mean,
Well, give me somebody who should
I mean-
work with him. Don't tell me no's. Like,
I mean,
Man,
you heard what's that guy's name?
Ronnie Shields said nobody want to train him. That's what he said.
What
Just
about
now.
Kevin Cunningham? Kevin
Cunningham is a hell of a trainer. I think, see, my thing is too, like, Wilder doesn't go out there and really run. Like, so I don't know how that would work with certain trainers. Like, do you go through, like, do you just train me with the body and with the boxing, and I got my own, I do my own thing as far as the strength and conditioning, because some of that go together. You can't do some trainers fighting style if you don't do the certain strength and conditioning. You're gonna get tired. You can't.
You know
if you're not a runner, you can't do the. Go ahead, bro.
Wilder gave us the illusion that he run though. Remember he was running up that hill near his house. He gave us the illusion that he was a runner. Like, to me, you remember that day he was training up the hill with his buddy.
Yeah, he do little hill things like that, but he's not out there doing 8 miles though, 6 and 8 miles. He probably do some hills, some sprints up a hill. But
that's probably because of his high metabolism. That's probably because of his high metabolism. Like, because when I was his age, that young, I had a very high metabolism, MARQ NASH. Like, he'll lose weight if he do that. That's just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right, because when you have a high metabolism, you lose weight a lot. You see
That's facts.
Well, Ronnie Shields said nobody would train him. I doubt that somebody's going to train him.
Oh,
because he's not going to come in. He's not going to come in there with his wife.
No, lots of people would train him because Deontay Wilder's purses are so huge. Do you know how much trainers earn? How much do you think trainers
They get a percentage of your pot.
Yeah, what percentage do you think it is?
I don't know it now. I know it used to be anywhere between like 8%.
Well, it goes between 10, 15, 20. Because
your trainer getting 20? Your trainer getting 20% of your purse?
I'll tell you why. Some trainers are managers too.
Yeah, I know the cut men get like 4. I know It's 4 to 8 back in the day. 'Cause I remember Floyd's old cut man left to train
I hate
Diego.
pocket watching.
Go ahead, say it again.
I hate pocket watching, yo. I swear that's the one thing I hate about the sport, yo. It's pocket watching. Like, you know what I mean? I can't do that. Like, I don't like to worry about their money.
Yeah, but we got to break it down, Ronald, because we got channels. So we have to do all that bullshit, you know what I mean?
And it's a business. Boxing is a
Yeah.
business. But you answer my question for me. My whole point is you guys still ain't answer my question though.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You guys are answering your own questions. So, who's gonna train them, or who do you think would be a good trainer for him?
Well, for that percentage, like if you get 8, even if you want to go by the old figure 8%, I've been hearing so many trainers in England earn 10%. So many trainers in America I heard is a base rate 10%. But with that kind of money, Mark, a lot of people will train them because you got to think about your own kids and your own family, right? And I mean, I want to ask you this now, just man to man. Who is this JD guy? Isn't that one of his trainers?
Right. He was a local promoter. He doesn't have an extensive background in training fighters, bro. He was a
what is he, a management? Is he the management or is he the training?
He's the trainer. He's actually
wasn't he a police officer also? Wasn't he a police officer also?
I know he's the head trainer, which makes some people wonder how could Mark Brilliant even throw in the towel if JD's is the head trainer. So that was a whole nother thing. But
these are all other things. But I want to ask you this.
No, answer my question. Yeah, you guys still ain't answer the question.
I'm gonna answer the question right now. I'm gonna answer it. If that guy's the trainer,
you was gonna ask me a question.
If that guy's the trainer, right, JD, and Deontay Wilder seems to be in charge of this whole camp. That's why he got rid of Mark Breland, whatever. He's got to get a trainer, like Ronald said. Can he listen to people? Is he willing to listen to the old school guys who make your ass run at 5 o'clock in the morning, who are going to train you 4 times, 3 times a day? I mean, it seems to me Deontay Wilder's running the camp with JD. And it don't seem like you're not even confident, Mark, that Deontay Wilder does the long runs and that. So it seems to me that he needs somebody that he respects. And Deontay Wilder needs someone he looks up to. And he don't respect looks like anybody. So who could we put in there that Deontay Wilder will be quiet against and go back to the game and listen to the man? I mean, Kevin Cunningham seems like a man who's respected in the American community. You know what I mean? I've seen him around Adrian Broner. He was Lamont Peterson's guy. I mean, he's got a lot of respect around the Mayweathers. I think Kevin Cunningham's a good one for him. I mean, I know what you mean. A lot of trainers might not train him because of integrity. But let me tell you, Deontay Wilder's checks are big. Let me tell you, they'll change the integrity shit, bro.
Yeah, we gathered that out, but I appreciate you giving me a name, Kevin Cunningham.
Yeah, Kevin Cunningham.
It took us a minute to get there, but we got there. You had said that one earlier, but we'll stick with Kevin Cunningham. Somebody in the chat said Derrick James said he would love to train Wilder. He said in the interview that he would love to train him, and Wilder did in this interview say, "Yeah, we're working with some people, but we'll let that be known. You'll see it when we want to talk about it more." I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I remember saying before. Sorry, I gotta stop you. Teofimo Senior said that he'd be interested to train him.
Good segue. Because we're gonna run out of time in a minute, so let's run through some of these raps, though. Let's hit it up. How you feel about the welterweights, top 5 welterweights? Go. I mean, not welterweights, lightweights. You got Lopez at number 1, or where's Lopez, Haney, and the rest of the lightweights sit to you?
I mean, we got a really good 5 lightweights in the house. We got a good 5 guys there, bro. You want me to mention them for you? All right, in order, yeah.
If you choose, go ahead.
Well, the names that which are in the 5, yeah. Teofimo Lopez is sitting on the top of the pedal. We got Haney, we got Lomachenko, we've got Ryan Garcia, and I've got to put Tank Davis there if he's gonna be at welterweight.
You mean?
I mean, sorry, you keep mixing lightweight.
Yeah, I did it too.
I did it too. Lightweight.
So in order, say that again. Let me write this down. You got Lopez.
I got Teofimo Lopez.
Uh-huh.
I got Man, this one's only because of the resumes and what somebody's done in their career so far. So I'm going with Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko. Write it down.
I'm writing it.
And I want a joint third space. I want it joint. Is that cool?
Go ahead.
I want Devin Haney, Tank Davis.
Okay.
And I want number 4, Ryan Garcia. And number 5, you want me number 5?
That's really 5, bro.
Okay, we can put Linares there right at the end.
Nah, that's honorable mention. But you got your 5. So you got Lopez, Loma, Haney, Tank, and then Garcia.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Man, that's just where I got him, man. I can break
As
down
in,
the
like,
whole
why
video.
does no, I'm saying just start with why is Tank number 4?
No, Tank's number 3, joint with Haney.
It ain't no joints.
I want to do joints.
You can't do that. It's 5, man.
Man,
It's
I got
only one seat. It's only one seat at the dance, man. Can't nobody sit on nobody lap, bro.
Man, that's a tough one, bro, because Tank, for me, you know what I mean? He still fought Pedraza at 135, which is a good name, regardless of people say he was drained. I don't give a shit. That's what they're talking about every fight like that.
Right.
He beat Pedraza, and he took him out. Lomachenko took time with that dude. So, man, you know, that's a better opponent than some people got. Even like, I would say Pedraza's a better opponent for sure than Gamboa. What are you going to tell me now?
I didn't say nothing. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah. So it's a joint third. I can't do it, Mark. It's a joint third because Devin Haney, he's got the WBC rate. You know what I mean? So I can't just say that title don't hold weight because it does. But maybe his resume don't hold weight, but his title does. And to me, I can't put it past Tank either. I can't. Like, if you ask me who wins against Tank and Devin, I can't say nothing right now. I'm right in the middle of it. And that's my opinion.
Okay. So you don't want to put one above the other, but you
No, at the
definitely got
moment,
but you definitely got Garcia below both of them though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so they switch out between 3 and 4. How about that? Either way, depending on the
either
fight
way you can
or the
cook
day.
it. Either way you can cook it.
All right, why is Loma number 2 and he just lost?
Because of his long running, staying a world champion, and you know, going up in weight. You can't forget that. You got to give a man respect in that. And you know, he beat credible opponents like Linares, Pedraza, Luke Campbell, but these were all proper contenders at the 1, 2, 3, 4 rankings. So the man was beating these people regardless, even if he was smaller than them. So I got to give that smaller man the respect that he beat Gary Russell in his 3rd fight. He beat people like Nicholas Walters that I've never seen quit. Right? So I got to give all this credit for what he's done in the past. Just like Terence Crawford gets respect for what he's done in the past, so does Lomachenko to me. So that's how I cook it. Because the same way I look at Crawford, I got to give that Lomachenko some of that respect. Because if Crawford just say by chance lost to Errol, I couldn't say he's not in the top 5. Of course he is. Because the man's still campaigning. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I have to think about boxing logic, not about everybody else.
All right, well, go ahead.
That's it, man. That's what I got to say. Because I'm having the same problem with Crawford, explaining to them that Crawford's done enough at 135 and 40. So when he came to 147, he became automatically the top 5. That's how he got his title, because he's a proven guy.
Right. They say that for him, but they didn't say that for Charlo when Charlo came up to 160. You get what I'm saying?
They should, though.
No, they act like that didn't happen, man. Like, Charlo came up to 160 and was the mandatory, and he got the title, and you get what I'm saying? Deverenchenko, some said that was his best or toughest competition at 160. I know he went a lot of rounds with this one dude. What's his name? Brandon something. And Charlo couldn't stop him, but he was smiling the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? He gave Charlo a good fight. It went decision. Charlo won every round, but the dude was scrappy and wouldn't go away, you know?
Who's the other dude that Charlo had a fight with? And they say, a lot of people say that he lost that fight. And Chris Eubank beat him in the 1st round. Who's that dude, bro? I forgot the guy's name, bro.
Oh,
he had a tough fight with that guy.
He just fought him right before this other fight. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you right
and
now.
that was the Charlo's toughest fight because he lost 4 rounds in that fight for sure. They said,
I'll pull it up real
and a
quick.
lot of people said that they gave that guy a minimum draw or win. But again, everybody has a bad
Yeah,
fight.
because it was the same night his brother actually lost.
Yeah, it was.
Korobov.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. I'm glad.
Korobov.
I'm so glad you bring that facts check.
Yeah, that was it. It was Korobov.
Yeah, Corriban, I watched the fight, and I'm not gonna lie to you. He looked a bit confused. He wasn't himself in that fight, bro. He was
Yeah,
like,
because his brother just lost. Yeah, I remember that. The twin.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I got twin sisters, man, and I ain't gonna lie to you. This might sound crazy. You can go check out any twin. When something happens to a twin, it hurts the other twin.
Mm.
It's a natural instinct. It's something in their bloodline connection, in the way that they've been born. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is. Nobody in my whole world of siblings ever was hurt when my other sibling got really hurt. That person took it the worst. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys believe it, but it's the truth.
Mm.
So
But-
maybe something happened. They shouldn't have let him know about the fucking result.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, yeah, he was in the building though. Yeah, you say he should be like in one of those little sound booths somewhere, like on them dating shows where you don't hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
No,
look,
but it's the truth.
But look, speaking of truth, let me get a couple answers from you real quick before we get up out of here, man. Eddie Hearn said he was interested in signing Terrence Crawford. How do you feel about that? Like, is that a good move for Crawford?
I don't understand why Crawford thinks if Eddie Hearn can get him this fight, why give two people the money to make this fight when you can make it straight with Al Heyman? Al Heyman can put all the money in one place. Crawford doesn't need to give any money to Eddie Hearn. He can just give it to one side with himself. He can share most of the money. He just needs to get out the Bob Arum contract, and then what he needs to do is get a deal with Al Heyman. And if he doesn't want to buy himself out of the contract, he should go and ask Al Heyman if he can buy himself out of the contract so he can go and do a deal with Al Heyman, bro. Eddie Hearn ain't the right move for me. No.
Right. I would think people would really, if he leaves Top Rank, then goes to DAZN, unless they giving him a gazillion dollars, man, per fight guarantee. Like, people gonna say, hey, he's ducking those PBC guys. That's what they're gonna say, bro.
Yeah,
Being a free agent and going to the zone, but then again, it's a bidding war. You get what I'm saying? It's a bidding war.
I got something to tell you before I run out.
Because he's already a Hall of Famer. You agree, right, Crawford?
Yeah, Crawford's Hall of Fame.
But is Errol Spence a Hall of Famer already?
Not yet.
Not yet. One weight, because he's only been in one weight class his whole career, right?
Yeah.
How about this? Sean Porter, is he a Hall of Famer?
I think Keith Thurman is.
Thurman's a Hall of Famer out of that pack.
Yeah, Keith Thurman, back to back, he unified that championship, bro, and then he got hurt, and he had to let it go. He beat two killers, and you know he did, and he beat them, regardless what people want to say. He beat Sean Porter. When Sean
Porter's a tough competitor. He ain't no killer, bro.
Man, Sean Porter fight like a killer, bro. He got such a work rate. I put him in the killer category now. He got such a work rate, especially after Errol Spence fight. You know why he's a killer? He can take a shot and come straight back and give it.
He don't get nobody out of there. That's a killer, bro. Spence is.
But he was getting a lot of people out of there before he got to the elite level. Remember?
That's like saying I was beating up 5-year-olds till I started fighting grown men. Like,
okay.
Like competition matters, bro. Or guys, or people being your size matter. And Sean Porter changed weight too. Sean Porter went down. I think he started his career at 154, if I'm not mistaken. But he was boxing at like 160 in the Olympics or something like that. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all coming to the show, man. We about to end this show. Y'all late. Y'all late for class, man. I ain't about to be up here doing 3-4 hours, man. I'm not. But I will be back tomorrow, though. But I'm going to try to do these nightly at 10 o'clock, man. I'm going to start on time, and I'm going to try to end on time because I respect your time, and I want y'all to respect my time. Keep in mind, this is not my show. It's your show. You know what I'm saying? You spending your time here, and I'm providing a product and a service. And But if you got to watch the replay, man, because I was here on time today. So that's about it, man. Anybody want to jump on the panel? The link is in the comments, man. If y'all want to jump on the panel real quick, touch on the subjects before I get up out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
The link is out there. Jump on if you want to add something to the conversation before we get up out of here. I love to hear your comments. Basically, we was talking about who's the top lightweights, top 5 lightweights. We was talking about should Crawford sign with Eddie Hearn. How do you feel about the Deontay Wilder, Brian Custer interview? And Callum Smith, Canelo. Are we excited about this fight? That's basically what we was talking about. Links in the chat. While we doing that, waiting for somebody to come on, Rap Star, what you been up to, man, as far as building your platform over there in the UK, man?
I've been busy with some other stuff, man. But over the Christmas holidays, I'm gonna build this platform, and I'm gonna get the content more professional. Hopefully, edit some pictures, and get this stuff better than the freelance that I'm doing on my cell phone. Because when you're doing your cell phone, bro, there's only limited what you can do. You know what I mean?
Bro, you right about that, bro. You're 1,000,000% right about that. I didn't even know you can do a broadcast from your phone. I thought you had to do the broadcast from your computer.
I do it from my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the last thing I want to quickly touch on, bro, is you didn't tell us the top 5, and you was talking about it. So what is the top 5 in your how you see it?
I think you got to drop down. You got to drop down a slot or two when you lose, man. You know,
Yeah. So what is it?
Yeah, I got Lopez 1. I got Haney 2. I got Loma 3, Tank 4, Garcia 5. And I'm being generous with the Garcia because Linares is nice. Like you said, man, it's hard to count him out. Luke Campbell was nice. It's hard to count some of these guys out, man, you know?
Facts. Hey, that's not a bad top 5, bro. I think that's a good top 5. But yeah, man, what's the next fight we got coming before I get out of it, bro? What's the next fight?
The next fight, we got a fight on Saturday. We got a fight this Saturday, next Saturday. It's like fights every week coming up, bro. We got big fights too. Like I'm definitely excited about the Roy Jones Mike Tyson. That's an exhibition, but I'm excited to see it. Headgear and all, I don't care. We definitely got the Javier Fortuna fight. I think who else is fighting? Is it Formella?
But Badu Jack.
Badu Jack is fighting on what card? What card is he on?
On the Roy Jones Tyson Fury. I mean Roy Jones Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, he is up there. Logan Paul is up there. That's gonna be like a spectacle show. I'm gonna watch all of that though. It's matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up right here because I was just looking at these fights, and I was like, man, nobody's talking about these other fights that's coming up. But,
well, please put some respect on the fight in England, man. We got Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I was seeing if you were gonna say cover us, bro. But
bro, I'm live, bro. I'm live. I'm live, bro. Like I'm not good with trivia questions, bro. I beat you in a word game like Scrabble though. Word fine, like, but just like random facts, man. I don't remember that. Oh, here we go. Conor Ben. I want to see that.
Yeah,
I said Formella, but I couldn't remember who. But Conor Ben versus Formella. I want to see that.
Yeah,
I'm definitely excited about that. That Fortuna versus Lazada fight. You know, I got Fortuna in that. I'm picking Conor Ben over Formella. Danny Jacobs versus Rosado. I posted a clip about that earlier. Gay Rosado said Danny Jacobs is a fraud. Some would say Danny Jacobs is a champ, bro. You know what I'm saying? Former champ. But
that motherfucker always a sore loser.
Gay Rosado?
Yeah, he always sore.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Danielle Dubois, Joy Joyce, that's going to be a good one. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Who you got?
Did you say thanks?
Yeah, because you know why I say
Billy
thanks
Joe
to
versus Martin Murray.
You know why I say thanks to you, bro? Because you're covering the fights in my country. I'm pushing this on American mainstream, bro. This is why I spend my time there. That it's got to be, you guys have got to cover us too. You know what I mean? It's boxing.
Absolutely. And these wins and losses matter, man, and how you lose and win. And these guys, you don't want to be one of those guys just looking at the record book later. You want to be able to, especially if you're able to watch it. We still quarantine this shit. Watch the fight, man. But with that said, man, if don't nobody want to jump on the panel, man, we're gonna go and wrap this one up right here at the 1 hour mark on time. Rap Star, you want to tell people how to follow you and how to keep up with you?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, Mark. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, the WBK in the house. Sound a bit tired, but yo, thanks for having me. For all my viewers, my subscribers, we appreciate it, Mark. Again.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, and stay backstage real quick, and I'm gonna make sure you get that other information you need. Well, and let me close the show real quick. Well, as always, thank you guys again for watching Breaking the Beats. It's your boy Mark Nash, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like squeezing into those letters. Man, I just want to remind you guys, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and accomplish your goals. It's your boy Mark Nash. Peace.
This that squad sound. This is me, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all niggas stuck around for the outro. Y'all some real motherfuckers, man. I love y'all. Peace.